What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. So we got a decent little bit to talk about the part 2 and also part 3 of the 10-year anniversary. I know I made a video already asking you guys how you really feel about the 10-year anniversary so far. Mostly pretty positive from you guys, so that's actually pretty what's up. I know I've seen a couple of heartbreaking sort of comments where somebody hasn't been getting the units from the summons and stuff like that. Really hope that your luck sort of turns around, whether it be in a part 1, part 2, or even a part 3. And you can use those tons of things tickets. You got to remember, tons of things tickets. Literally, we'll be able to use them in part 3, maybe even in part 2. We never know with this, and they may like bump it up. You may be able to use it after the banners drop or right when the banners drop. You honestly never know. But hopefully your luck really turns out for the ones that have been getting sort of the shaft right now through the 10th year anniversary. But if you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, sub up and also turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and also put up more videos. Helps out the channel a ton. With Slightly Andy over here, shout out to him. Is the Porunga campaign, a lot of people, I agree. He just put this tweet out literally like right before, but I agree with what he's saying here, and not a lot of people are really talking about this all that much, and seeing how as normally you'd be able to like collect all of them, make a wish, and then collect all of them, make a wish again and stuff like that. But on this, it's like, yeah, no, we're spreading these out. Like, I agree that I feel like the rewards for these wishes has got to be pretty great. I mean, it's a 10-year anniversary. They're like, it's got to be definitely a couple notches above the regular wishes that we have. So whatever amount of dragon stones we got beforehand, I really hope it's like a crap ton of dragon stones. I hope it's like at the end of this, it's just like there's sort of other present besides the, like, you know, thank you for you know, participating in the anniversary like they normally do at the end of the anniversary and like worldwide celebration where they give out like 30 dragon stones or whatever it is. Hopefully in this it's like separate from that, and they're just like, yeah, you can get a crap ton of dragon stones for this, and also we'll give you all the dragon stones for everything after the, like the EX part, stuff like that, where you'll get a ton there, and it can sort of propel you into the next sort of, I'll say, major celebration that'll be coming up, which will be in March, which again, really, when you really think about it, it's not that long from now. I think if I'm not mistaken, a Saiyan Day is like March 18th or something. So I mean, you literally have basically this month of the rest of the anniversary, and then maybe like a Dokkan Fest and a legendary banner or so, and then you get into the actual Saiyan Day. So I agree. I don't think a lot of people really talking about this that much, but I think they could actually do a crazy amount of dragon stones here. So another thing that you have right here is that you can see sort of everything that's coming for the part 2. So I know a lot of people's been waiting for a whole lot of content for part 2. Trust me, I'm there with you. Things to get more dragon stones out of it, because I get like getting all of the dragon ore and all that stuff with everything, where you get coins and stuff like that. But once you sort of like traded in all the dragon stones you can get from that at that point in time, it's kind of like, all right, can we just go back to like missions to give some dragon stones out? Help me out, you know. I want to do more multis and stuff. So a lot is going to be popping up here. So you're going to have 20 story stages, 6 red zone stages, also Chronicles update, pan event equivalent, which is pretty cool. I'm going to assume it's either link level. Oh no, that might be link level now that I'm thinking about it. Link level event, major EZA day 1 announcement with the LR. So again, hopefully that's like sale or something like that. Free to play units. Again, I keep forgetting that we still have the free to play units and stuff like that. Really have been forgetting that. So you know what, the theory for a lot of people, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, like the theory for a lot of people about like Piccolo, like Orange Piccolo being one of the part 2 LRs, low-key, it's kind of getting a little more weight now. I'm really thinking about it. I just wanted to throw that in a little bit just because I've been sitting on it a lot, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of does, you know. Namekians do need buff like crazy this year, and you know, you give a couple Orange Piccolos and stuff like that and you'll be good to go, you know. So that's going to be pretty dope to actually get through. Like I say, you can see all the stages right through here and stuff, where all this is going to be sort of going through. Also, right here you can see that boss rush. We haven't had a boss rush, so boss rush is coming back. 35 dragon stones there, and then you have the newer sort of harder event that we're waiting to sort of see how formidable this is actually going to be, because I mean, they're saying formidable foes, like this can't be, you know, like pushover sort of event. I think everyone's sort of either itching for a very hard event to get a ton of dragon stones. And to be quite honest, I hope that it's more dragon stones than they give for like red zone and stuff like that. Hopefully this is like another new thing that they're doing, where it's going to be like a way more intense fight, like a longer fight. And again, with a longer fight, more intense, I expect, you know, equal compensation to the level of difficulty that it is. So I'm gonna assume that this is going to be that case, and we might get like a decent amount of Dragon Souls, because again, they like to sort of like give new things out for the 10-year anniversary, make sort of things standard. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if like every sort of mission that was tied to this one gave like a standard of 10 Dragon Stones or something like that. So again, like one, like doing it with another mission or something like that was like extremely harder with a category that's sort of lacking, like they normally like to do, is to sort of test people the most. To basically get that like 100% through the event as of right now. You know, maybe it's like 15 Dragon Stones or something like that for that, and go with that. But that's just sort of like a wishful sort of thinking when it comes to that. But I just wanted to throw that in because, like I said, we do have new battle motion missions, and then again, like I said, the new stages for that, maybe burst mode as well, and then Battlefield Part 2. But they're still sort of questioning if it's going to be for Part 2 or also Part 3 right here. So that's sort of interesting there. Now, one of the last things that they have right down here is that I think either currently right now, most people probably have already seen or made some other videos talking about when Part 2 and, you know, everything's going to really be starting, because really it sort of like boils down to a T of how they necessarily do things. And it's always usually around the same times. Like you can go back to like all the older sort of like anniversaries or worldwide celebrations, something like that. You can sort of like catalog like when something came out and when it comes out, and they usually stay like roughly around the same sort of dates, so you can sort of definitely like predict when things are going to be coming out and stuff like that. And I think we already knew this again for some of the missions and stuff like that was sort of leaked beforehand. But yeah, it looks like Part 2 is going to start on the 10th. Again, it is currently the 6th, obviously tomorrow, especially if you're on the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. But for East Coast, this is going to be like I think that's Saturday morning. Yeah, 12:45. That Saturday morning for me. So I might honestly have to take off to be quite honest for this one, because I was thinking about either doing a half night, but depending on how long I sort of stay on the stream and how long that stream really is, it could be a lot longer of a stream, or it could not be. But regardless, I may not really chance it. I may just take off the whole day, to be quite honest, like because I really want to stream this. I don't want to miss this, like the pre-live stream stuff that I think was supposed to come out and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken, tonight or so. I'll definitely miss that one. I'll just make a video on that one, like when I get off work and stuff like that, because at that point in time, most people probably won't be up really to watch it live. Like that live stream is definitely going to be a spot where somebody's really going to go to sort of like dedicate it for the live streams there. So Part 2 banners will drop the 15th, so that's when the banners actually drop, and then Part 3 will begin on the 21st again. So that's basically like laying the blueprint out of when things are going to be dropping. So now you necessarily know that information. If you made it this far in the video, you're not going to be like commenting like, when's this start, when's that start. You made it this far, then you already know exactly when everything is going to be coming out, so you don't have to really worry about that. You can set your sort of dates, and also, you know, get your grinding going in for the free-to-plays and need more Dragon Stones and stuff like that, or that are definitely still new. You have a lot of time to grind out. Like I said, it's only the 6th currently right now. We still have 4 days until Part 2 actually starts, and like I said, in less than 2 days really, we'll be getting to see what the Part 2 units are, you know, like LR Mario and, you know, whoever he's bringing with him on that one. But other than that, that's basically really about it that we have right now. We're all really just twiddling our thumbs waiting for Part 2 content to really start, and also that live stream to see exactly what's happening, if we're correct. And, you know, tech sales going to get it super easy A there. It's going to be wonderful. Wonder about this other like day one easy A that they're talking about there. Unless I must have missed something through this one, like I necessarily don't know. Oh, by the way, like I'm going to assume like Goku's story edition is still going to be probably easier to beat than the Vegeta side, because that Vegeta side compared to that Goku side, boy, that Vegeta side was literally like you were leaping through hurdles, you were dodging everything, bro. You were in the trenches. And then Goku, it was like you were just walking through a damn like field of sunflowers and sun shining on you, and like it's in slow-mo and the most beautiful angelic music is playing in the background. That's what it felt like playing that versus the Vegeta side. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if that actually flips and Goku's next stages are harder than Vegeta's. We'll just have to see on that one. But other than that, thank you guys so much for checking out this video, watching it for this long, especially if you made it this far into it. You know, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Other than that, have an awesome day / night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.